What is the difference between them? What do you think?
The first one is doing the action to someone, and the second one is to himself, or
Okay.
expressing that.
Okay.
And I am teaching myself to play the piano. They are talking about the same person.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay, yes.
I'm teaching you to play the piano is to other person.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So here we have these words, right? Remember that in English, in the sentences, we have a subject and we have an object in a sentence, right? Do you remember what is the subject of the sentence? How do you understand this? What is a subject?
The person, I think.
The person. Okay.
That
So,
do the action?
yes, the person who does the action, who performs the action, right? And what about the object? What is the object of the sentence?
The person that receives the action, maybe.
The person or thing or place who receives the action, right? For example, in the first sentence, who is doing the action in the first sentence?
Me.
Me.
What? Who is doing the action? ¿Quién está haciendo la acción? In the first sentence.
Could
The
be
teacher.
the
I.
Yes,
I is the person who is doing the action. And you is the object, is the person who is receiving the action. Okay? But if you can see here, in this sentence, we have I as a subject, and this is exactly the same as the object. Okay, so the subject and the object are exactly the same person. Okay, what about this one? What is the subject here? In the you is the subject. Okay, so let's see here. This is the subject, and your brother is the object, right? But in this sentence, you is the subject and yourself is the object. It's exactly the same person. Okay, the subject and the object are the same person. Okay, so these are called reflexive pronoun. Okay, so we use a reflexive pronoun as a direct object. Okay, when the object is the same as the subject of the verb. Sorry, aquí me falta una B, of the verb. Okay, so entonces tenemos el mismo sujeto y el sujeto es el objeto. Ok, entonces las dos personas de nuestra oración son exactamente las mismas. So these are called reflexive pronouns. Okay, so let's see here. We have some exercises. Let's see. So we have some exercises. I want you to help me to complete the sentences with reflexive pronouns. Okay, so here we have all the reflexive pronouns. We have myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, and themselves. Okay? So, if my reflexive pronoun is myself, what is the subject of my sentence?
I.
I. And here?
you.
You. Here?
He.
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 She.
She.
It.
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 We.
We.
You.
You.
You, but in plural. And the last one is
They.
they, right? Very easy, okay? But not in all the sentences we are going to have personal pronouns. We sometimes will have nouns. A veces no vamos a tener I, you, she, it. Y no, tenemos que tratar de reemplazar el nombre que nos den en la oración por alguno de estos personal pronouns, ¿ok? Por ejemplo, a veces tengo María Antiago, and I have to replace this for a personal pronoun. So what is the personal pronoun that replaces María Antiago?
They.
They, right? If I have my family and I, we, right? So if we have names in the sentences, we have to try to replace them with a personal pronoun. So in this way, we can find the correct reflexive pronoun, okay? So here we have, number one, it says, we're going to try to find the correct sentence for myself. Okay, what is the correct sentence for myself? What do you think?
I hurt myself trying to fix my father's car.
Okay, yes, I hurt myself trying to fix my father's car. So we never, we can't replace this. So we always need the personal pronoun I for myself. Let's go with the next one, yourself.
You blame yourself for the accident, but you had nothing to do with it.
Okay, let's see. Yes, you blame yourself, right? Himself.
Jack introduced himself to his girlfriend's parents.
Okay, very good. Jack introduced himself. Herself.
Mary walked herself to school for the first time last week.
Very good. Herself. Mary walked herself, right? Itself.
The problem will work itself out.
Very good. Because when we have things or animals, remember, we can replace this with it, right? Ourselves.
You and Ali sent ourselves another Valentine's Day card, didn't you?
Okay. So what do you think, guys? You and Ali? How can we replace you and Ali for a personal pronoun?
I think that
Sorry.
Themselves.
Or self.
So which one is for ourselves?
We consider ourselves very beautiful in appearance, for Mother has told us so.
Yes, we consider ourselves very beautiful in appearance, for Mother has told us so. Okay, what about yourselves? Plural.
You and Ali sent.
Again, please.
You and Ali sent yourselves
Yourselves.
another Valentine's Day card, didn't
Didn't
you?
you? Yes, yourselves, right? Okay, when we have you and another person, significa ustedes, ¿cierto? You y otra persona, ustedes. Yourselves. And then we have here, they were sitting around the fire and trying to keep themselves warm. Okay, so remember the pronunciation, self, con F, and selves, with S at the end. Okay, good. So let's do it. Let's do it in your book. Here we have some sentences. It says, read sentences 1 to 3 and cross out one extra word in each sentence. So please, I want you to read the sentences. Let me see. Orlando, can you read the number 1, please?
Hi, coming. Make.
Read the sentence, please.
Hi, coming. Make.
This one, number 1, here.
Okay. We really enjoy us ourselves going to the beach and parties.
Okay, Orlando, tell me, which is the word that we need to erase here in this sentence?
Us.
Us, right? We don't need to say us ourselves. So we really enjoy ourselves going to the beach and parties. Okay, thank you. Yoshi, number 2, please.
He can take him care of himself.
So what is the word that we need to cross out?
Him?
Him, right? Very good. So we don't need this word here. The next one, please. Liz, number 3.
Sometimes I ask to myself if my relationship with my family has changed now that I'm older.
What do you think, guys? What is the word that we need to cross out?
I'm.
I?
No,
Sometimes
I'm.
I'm,
I think.
I am older, ahora que soy mayor. What do you think, guys?
Two.
2, ask myself. We don't need to say ask to myself. Ask myself, right? Okay, good. So let's try to complete the grammar panel with these sentences that we have here, okay? Let's see here. We use reflexive pronouns when the subject and the object in a sentence are the same person or thing, okay? For example, Sarah really enjoyed herself at the party. So here we have I. What is the reflexive pronoun here?
Myself.
Myself. Very good. So we have you, yourself for singular, and yourselves for plural. He,
Himself.
himself, right? Very good. Herself for she, itself for it, and we,
Ourselves.
our, selves
Ourselves.
with s at the end. Selves, right? Because it's plural. So we have here they and then self. Very good. So let's go to the next part. Sorry, guys, I'm going to, somebody's calling to turn on. Okay, good. So here we have verbs with reflexive pronouns. It says common verbs that go with reflexive pronouns are, so we are going to try to complete with verbs that we have here. Okay? So let's see, what verbs can you use here?
Care.
Enjoy.
Again, please.
Enjoy.
And enjoy. Okay, yes.
Care.
Care of, take care of, take care of.
Ask.
Ask, right? So you can write here, enjoy, take care of, and ask. We have here blame, express, give, heart, introduce, and teach. So we can use all these verbs when we are using reflexive pronouns, okay? Any questions until here?
Teacher, I have one question.
Yes.
And is it really bad or is it wrong to say sometimes I ask to myself? Because I think I've heard it on a song, maybe if I'm not wrong, saying ask to myself.
No, generally we use ask and the person. I ask my mother. I don't say I ask to my mother. I ask my teacher. Okay, so we don't need to say ask to. Directamente decimos la persona a la que le decimos. Okay, no necesitamos decir to. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so good. Here we have an exercise on page 140. I want you to go to page 140. It says, write the missing reflexive pronoun in the correct position in each sentence. It's exercise 1.3, page 140.